Hey, Jenny, how are you? Hey, Cindy, how are you doing? First time going live, so I'm giving it a shot, see how it works out. I'm doing good, thank you. Texas has been really good to us. Really enjoying it so far. How you doing, Edith? Yeah, it's absolutely incredible down here. It's just a lot of fun to be here. I'm loving every bit of it. I feel at home here in Texas. We got Jenny W here. We got Sweet Gal Cindy, Extreme Team Fan. We got Edith Davis here today. So, how are you all doing? It was quite the storm last night. I had the blinds opened up, and we were watching the rain. It was like 10 degrees short of horizontal, and the wind was blowing really well. And it hasn't gotten out of the 70s since yesterday, since the storm came. So it's been an unusually cool day today. And Jenny W says, lazy day today, overcast and cool weather. How are you enjoying that weather versus the heat of summer? I appreciate that, Edith. Yeah, we're settling in and liking it a lot. When the weather gets nicer, I'm going to do some more filming again. We're still dealing with rain right now. Um, breezy, gets gusty. I actually tried filming a little earlier today, but unfortunately, between the wipers going in there and blocking the windshield and not really being able to hold the camera properly while driving, it wasn't something that I would recommend because it's not safe. So I'll have to go when I can do some walking or something like that on a nice day and film some stuff there. Um, you hate the heat, Jenny? I can't handle extreme cold weather because it just hurts my neck too much and my back. Where you at, Edith? I think we're going to be getting some thunderstorms as well. Hi, Ashley. How are you? Yep. I feel your pain, Cindy. Doing good, Ashley. Oh, Jenny, I'm very sorry to hear that. Oh, well, I went out to see what the storm damage was like. Over where I'm at in Texas City, it's basically just leaves and tree branches. But when I went over to Galveston Island, um, the Sonic over by the 69th Street Walmart actually had its roof blown off, and it was sitting in the parking lot in Walmart. Plus, it knocked a couple of light poles down. So over on the island, it got pretty crazy. Plus, they had a lot of flooding in there. They had a lot of roads closed. Kansas City, 84 degrees. That's warmer than it is here in Texas right now, because in Texas right now it's like 77. We are keeping tabs on everything, Ashley, and we are very safe. Literally, there's basically the maintenance crew is just going to have to rake up leaves and sweep the leaves off the sidewalks is basically what it's down to where we're at. This is a very nice surprise. Thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. This is a nice surprise to see, people coming on to chat and whatnot. I'm glad to see people came on the live. Decided to give it a shot on a whim, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Yeah, we're doing really well, and we're perfectly safe. We're in good shape here. So, what's everybody doing today? Uh, yeah, biggest thing we have right now is puddling in the parking lot. Aside from that, like I said, some leaves, some tree limbs. Aside, that's it. That's all we got around here by where I'm living. Oh, it's nice to see your cousin came in, Ashley. Working with my Cricut, making grandson shirts. Very nice. I hope I said that right. I'm glad to hear that. I did say it right? Okay, good. Yeah, the transition from Pennsylvania to Texas is pretty big, and definitely worth it. I'm glad we did this. Hey, Jake, how are you doing, buddy? Jennifer, how are you? Glad to see more people popping on the chat. Yeah, I was telling everybody about the fact that we had the rain was almost horizontal last night with the storm that came in and with the wind and everything else. And right now it's down to where the wind's like 20 to 30 miles an hour with a gust of 45. But we hadn't had any thunder or lightning, so that was a plus. Got another 50 minutes and you'll be heading home from work. I'll finish that 50 minutes up safely and get home safely. And if I'm still on, by all means, jump on. Be safe at work, buddy. Safety first. We are doing good. So we know Jacob's working. Jennifer P., what do you got going on today? You just got off work? That's good. Did you have a good day at work? Oh, Ashley, it's incredible down here. It really is. It's incredible. It's been in the 90s, 90 to 92 degree range, maybe 93 here and there. But today and going into yesterday evening, it was down into the 70s. Is Texas cost of living high? No. I'll have to check that out too, Jacob. And the National Video Game Museum. That's something I'll have to check out. I've also got the NASA Museum I want to check out as well. Jennifer P., if you come to Texas, you won't want to go home. You want to make Texas home. That's right, Ashley. Yippee-ki-yay. 1 second here, folks. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff to see down here in Texas. There's so much stuff down here to see. I don't even know where to begin sometimes. Armadillos and tumbleweeds. I'm sure they'll be among a great many different animals you'll be seeing if you come to Texas. There's horses, cattle, everything. I'm in Galveston County. No, I haven't seen any scorpions, Jennifer. Cindy, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming over. Have a good one. Yes, Jenny, there are definitely good beaches here. I'm 15 minutes away from the beach at Galveston Island. It is huge. And it's absolutely beautiful over there. And every time I go over there, I never come home dry because I always end up going in the water, and it is so refreshing. Edith was saying that you have armadillos in Missouri. Oof, and the poor things get run over. That is a shame. You especially don't like seeing animals suffer. Do you have to reprogram the radio on a 2020 Chevy Colorado? What do you have to reprogram on that, and what does that entail? Did the radio go bad or something, or did you just have to reprogram it? What has been the biggest surprise for me living in Texas? How much I feel at ease. I mean, I knew I'd feel at ease here in Texas, but now that I'm a permanent resident here, it's been more at ease than I thought it would be. That would probably be the biggest surprise for me. How you doing, Joanne? Yes, we are safe. Hope you're doing well. No, not much homesickness for PA. I mean, I miss my family. I miss my friends. That's a given. But as far as, like with the weather and everything else, and no, I don't. Pennsylvania itself, I don't miss. And are there sharks in the water where I'm at? No, I haven't seen any. I've seen dolphins. Is everything bigger? Everything is bigger in Texas? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much everything is bigger in Texas and better priced. How you doing, Carol Ann? Good to see you. Yep. Matter of fact, Jenny, the dolphins I should have on my ferry ride video, which also would have the um, Fort Travis ruins on the Port of Bolivar seawall. I should have footage of the dolphins there coming around the ferry that I was on. People are very friendly down here, very nice. There are dive shops over on Galveston Island. I'm sure there's scuba divers over there. I personally haven't seen any, but I'm sure there are. Yeah, we did get some. We did get good part of the storm. Damage was limited to tree branches and leaves blowing all over the place, and puddling in the parking lot and on the sidewalks. But aside from that, over where I'm at, that's about the extent of it. Over on the island itself, they got beat up a little bit more. Some of the billboards got ripped down. The Sonic that's by the 69th Street Walmart over on Galveston Island was had its roof ripped off of the overhead where the cars park for the drive-in. But over by where I'm at, it was just tree limbs and leaves. Hey, Golf Ghost Girl, how you doing, Jill? Joanne, no, I have not yet. Anyway, I plan on it. They have ghost tours galore out here. I mean, cemeteries, Moody Mansion, um, the Hotel Galvez has a ghost tour. There's a plethora of paranormal hunts to go on. One of the things I like to do is I like to go over to the Maison Rouge, which was the home of pirate Jean Lafitte, and I want to see if anything pops up over there at nighttime while filming. See if I can pick up anything over there, or of course on any of the other tours that I'll be looking at. Because as I said, they've got everything from touring cemeteries to hotels. Hi there, Lisa Anderson. So what else has everybody been up to? I went driving around, checking out, looking for storm damage. Hey, Becky, there you are. How you doing? Joanne, yeah, that was the cemeteries over on Broadway Street. I'm going to be going over to the one on 61st, among others. I want to check that one out and see what's happening over there. You got rain, Jill? Yeah, we got it too. It's been raining here since the storm. We still have rain coming down right now. Working 2 jobs and going to school. That'll keep you going full throttle. Don't burn yourself out, though. But I know when all is said and done, it'll be worth it. Am I near the lighthouse? That's Iron. I'm across the bay from it. If I'm thinking of the right one, then it's across the bay from where I'm at, but I'm not that far away. The longest part is the line getting onto the ferry to go across, but I believe I know which one you're talking about. I did get a quick shot of that when I went over to do the exploration of the Fort Travis and the ferry ride. And I also, in that video, I got a quick shot of an inaccessible abandoned hotel that was destroyed from the weather. RJ, what's up, brother? You're at Harry's in Hazleton. Good to see you come on here, at least say hello. That's the attitude to have, Becky. He is staying home a lot, broke a bone in the left foot and been off of it. You go to see if it's healed on Thursday. Well, I hope it's healed up for you. Hopefully you can get back up and be able to move around and do what you got to do. You're welcome, Becky. Yeah, I had fun watching the storm last night, Becky, but we're all good here. Over on Galveston Island, they got beat up a little bit more. They got some billboards that got ripped up. The Sonic over by the 69th Street Walmart lost the roof over the parking areas for the drive-in orders. That was sitting in the Walmart parking lot, and a couple of light poles downed. But over where I'm at, perfectly fine. I appreciate that, Becky. We got some stuff that we're leaving packed up right now because we don't quite have the room in the apartment for everything. We're going to stow it away. And then when the opportunity allows us to, we can get more stuff out. Thankfully is right there, Jill. I hope you don't get any of the winds or anything like that. I know you had storm damage before from a previous storm. I don't want to see you guys have to see anybody get put up with that again. Nobody needs storm damage of any kind. Zeta was harsh. Yeah. You still got summer weather up in Spokane, Washington? Here today it only got up to 77 degrees so far, so we're unusually chilly today by matter of comparison, since it's been between 90 and 93 degrees with regularity here. '82 in Farmington, New York. Geez, if I want warm weather, I gotta go north instead of south. That's a weird one. That's something I'm used to. But come wintertime, I don't have to worry about ice and snow. That's gonna be a nice change of pace. Silent Hunter, how we doing today? How is things in the UK? I guess summer weather is relative. We might reach 77 degrees. Well, that's not a bad day. And Becky says it's a beautiful day in her neck of the woods. Jill, I'm looking so forward to what this winter is going to be like down here compared to what Pennsylvania winters are like. And Silent Hunter said it's cold and wet. It's just gone. 9:32 in the evening. That's right. Over in the UK, you guys are what? 5 hours ahead of us? You'll love Galveston. You'll absolutely love it down here. I promise you, Becky. Don't miss those Pennsylvania winters. Nice to see in a picture. I don't even want to see it in a picture anymore, to be honest with you. Yeah, it'll eliminate the foliage for when you're exploring, but gives me the chills just thinking about it. Joanne, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming in. Have a good day. Be safe out there with what you're working on, and have a good one. Yeah, Jake chimed in a little bit earlier here. He was saying there was a couple of things he wanted to check out. When you come down here, my suggestion is bring lots of batteries, bring lots of battery chargers, and bring lots of backup stuff, because you're going to have a field day down here. There is so much to see within a 30-minute radius from where I'm at right now. I mean, it's just like, it's an explorer's paradise. Anything in particular you want to check out, Becky, when you come down this way? We both got new phones, strong batteries. Jake is no longer tethered. Do tell, what'd you get? Roller coasters. I've got a perfect one for you, Becky. It's called the Boardwalk Bullet, and it is a cross between the Phoenix and the Twister up at Knoebels, is the way my daughter explained it. It's a mixture of the two of them combined into one coaster. And you got the S21 FE. You got an iPhone 11. Which one do you like better? Free entry. You can walk the boardwalk all the way around, check out all the different shops, all the different eateries. You ride all the rides, and you're not an Apple girl. Now I got a Samsung Mi myself. And you got the 21. How is that? I heard the cameras are basically the only difference between that and an S10. How are the cameras on that? Being that you've worked with one. I'm eventually going to be upgrading from my rinky-dink J3 that I have. So I'm looking forward to seeing what my options are going to be. You love it. Awesome. Have you posted any videos with it yet? Jill has the Galaxy S10. She loves that. Ooh. And my daughter and my wife have the S10s as well. They love their phones. Now I'm feeling torn. Do I want the 21 or do I want the S10? You know, life is good when that's the biggest thing you got to worry about is, do you want the S10 or do you want the S21? Excellent. I'd look forward to seeing those, Becky. Oh, you have the 20 FE. But it still sounds like it's an excellent phone. $21 was too much money at the time. I'm sure the 20 wasn't cheap either. So what else is everybody up to? Wouldn't have needed it if I hadn't found a hole with my foot. Oh, I remember that. I remember that was in Jake's video, wasn't it? Oh, I'm glad you can laugh about it, Becky. I felt bad for you when you stepped in that hole. Yeah, one of the things that I want to do, if I can find out the opportunity how to do it, is to go up and do a tour of the elevator bridge for the railroad that they have that goes from the Texas City Lamarck area over toward Galveston Island. My own fault for not looking where I was going. Hey, I've stepped in holes. I've tripped. I've slipped on wet leaves. I've fallen. I've face planted. So you're not the only one who does it. Yeah, I agree, Jill. That would be really, really cool. With the weather and everything else, there was so much traffic coming over the bridge. I wanted to pull over and take a picture of the bridge while it was down, and a service truck was on the tracks. I wanted to get that, but the traffic was too heavy. It was raining, and people were driving like idiots. So I figured there'll be another time. Becky's got to go. Okay, you have a great night. You be safe out there, okay? You have a good night too. And like I said, be safe out there. Another thing I'm going to be looking at doing, if possible, is I want to try to get to the actual location where the 1947 ammonium nitrate explosion was that rocked the town of Texas City. It's not far away from where I'm at, maybe 20 minutes. And I really want to check that out. And I also want to do a walking tour, show some of the old architecture with the buildings, especially over in the 6th Street Market area, and on Broadway over on the island itself. The architecture is phenomenal. It's just like nonstop, mind-blowing buildings and everything else. It's just incredible. Yeah, you're right, Jill. And that's just in Galveston County. I can only imagine what else is going to be elsewhere. And I have some other spots I want to go check out as well. I also want to check out Houston. Excuse me. I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff up there that I'd be interested in seeing. That a lot of people would have a mutual interest in. I'd like to go up to Waco, Texas, if I get the opportunity. That would be neat. I would like to go there to explore that area and check out that area and see what that was like. Missing some chat, started buffering. Okay. I don't know what's going on. Okay, my internet connection looks good. I got all bars on mine. I don't know if maybe with the weather being the way it is, maybe some people are getting a little bit of buffering and whatnot. Hopefully that'll clear up and the chat will work better for you. Jill, that's a good idea. Yeah, give that a shot. That way it'll automatically refresh and maybe it'll stay consistent for you for your next go around there. Is it your internet connection on your phone, Edith? Carol Ann, thank you for stopping in. Appreciate it very much. Looking forward to seeing you in the next stream. Nick's Crossing, how you doing, brother? How's all the train stuff coming along for you now? And I saw you have the possibility you might be redoing your setup on your train layout. Oh, you're heading out to work soon. That's no fun. Oh, heading out of work soon. I read that wrong. I'm sorry. Money, inflation, depending. I plan on So you'd be heading home from work. Am I got that right, or are you heading to work? Keeping tabs on that storm last night. Didn't get much sleep. Heading home. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully once I get everything at the apartment and whatnot, I can start setting up the trains that we have. Not sure where I'm going to put them yet, but I want to be able to set them up and see what ideas we come up with for doing a layout. Yeah, my the one set we have is HO, the other one's G scale. Built a garden railway. Built a garden railway. And if that's what it comes down to, we have to do that. Maybe get some set up some of the collectibles and make a fictitious town or something. Scorpion Express. Nice. Thinking actually we haven't had scorpions on the property that I've seen, so we've gotten lucky with that. I think they're more rural than where we're at right now. You know, one of the things I got to do when the opportunity allows us to do so, if they're still running them, is I want to do one of those amphibious duck tours that they do out here on Galveston Island. They actually have these special amphibious trucks they take us out on the water and whatnot. And that's a tour I want to do as well as other ones. Flip side, okay. Thank you, Jill, and I'm glad you were able to show up on the stream. I'm glad you were here. Appreciate you, and have a good one. Be safe, and we'll catch you in the next one. They would keep their shoes in a cage. Really, Nick? I've never heard of that. Like a chicken wire box they made. Interesting. Now, we just keep our shoes inside. We haven't really had any, as I said, we didn't have any scorpion issues or any kind of real issues like that of any kind to worry about. So we're just, doing our thing here. And that's interesting. Chicken wire boxes for putting your shoes in to protect them from the scorpions. That's interesting. Ironically enough, I'm in Texas, and the person telling me about the scorpions in Texas is somebody who doesn't live in Texas. So besides the slaving to the grind and whatnot and working, anybody have any plans coming up that they're going to be working on anytime soon, or anything like any hobbies, videos, or anything like that? Okay, we'll see you in a few minutes there, Edith. Other people playing with timber rattlers. I can only imagine. Yeah, I never got to really film in Jim Thorpe, and I regret that. I would make next time I come up, I'll have to go to Jim Thorpe and film. And you might be going somewhere with Nikki this weekend. That'd be nice. That'd be a fun time. I want to take my wife and daughter to the Texas City Museum. I think they're going to enjoy that. And the Railroad Museum over on Galveston Island. I think they'll enjoy that. Especially my wife, because her father was an engineer. I'm going to visit my son and his family in Florida next month. Told him I will probably stay in the air conditioning. Well, it is September, so I'm sure it'll be more than bearable. I know my dad can't stand the heat, and he says July and August are usually the worst months down there for the heat and whatnot. And come September, it starts chilling out and calming. Well, not chilling out per se, but calming down and not being as hot. So, what else is happening, everybody? Anyone have any questions for me as far as stuff down in Texas that I've seen so far, besides what videos I've already put out and what have you, or anything at all? Don't be bashful. I'm new at this. Oh, you'll enjoy it, Nick. Trust me, you will enjoy it. Is that I haven't even scratched the surface yet, and that's just in Galveston County. I still got the rest of the state to look at. I probably won't get to it all before my time comes, because there is a lot to see and a lot to do down here. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff. You find one thing, and the next thing you know, there's 10 more things to do. Thank you. You get you down here. I have to take you over to where the train engines are. I think they're Union Pacific, Santa Fe, and I forget what else. Like I said, there's like 100 engines together there within 1,000 feet, and it's like they're on the tracks. Like, there's no basement in the Alamo, Nick. Come on now. Weisenheimer. There's not even a basement in my apartment. You went Pee Wee Herman on me, Nick. You went Pee Wee Herman on me. And I definitely get, yes, you had to. I get it. I get it. Well, it's after 4 o'clock my time. We've been on here just going on an hour right now. And oh, do you ever saw UP other than the auto carriers? There's some nice they're pretty neat looking. And like I said, there's the Union Pacific, Santa Fe, and I forget what the third one was. I was going to go down to see if I can film them while I was doing the storm damage, to see how bad the storm was over on Galveston Island versus over on Texas City. And they actually had the road closed because the road was flooded over where they're at. So that was a bummer. But I'll get over there again, and when it dries up, check it out. Hopefully it doesn't tear up all the roads real bad. But we hit the hour mark. I'm going to call it for now. And yeah, it was neat. It's like engines as far as the eye can see. Plus, I couldn't even tell you how long the train was. That was all hitched up, ready to go, trying to get out of all the flood water that was over there on Galveston Island over on Harborside Drive. And I couldn't, and naturally, wanted to get over there and try to get pictures of it, but there was no place to pull over on the bridge, and the traffic was crazy. So, but as I was saying, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to hop off here. I want to thank everybody for coming on. Had a lot of fun doing my first stream. I look forward to doing more of these. And thanks again, everybody, for showing up. And I will talk to you in the next one. Have a good one.